Set to go, and they're off. Sultan Baybars wasn't the quickest into stride here, but worst of all was Noble Ballad, and likewise Broughton's Admiral just taking his time. They're racing then for this first division, the 32Red Maiden Stakes. Cinque got away to a good start. Al Mansour, the grey, is alongside him. They're going pretty steadily though. Al Kashaf is under restraint on the outside for Paul Hannigan. On the inside then is Dutch Quality in the green jacket. Between them the favourite Sultan Baybars, and just chased along behind them is Max Kailaki in the yellow cap, well in touch on the rail. 2 lengths away then under Magdalene Fox, then for George Baker, and then on the outside of that one still is Broughton's Admiral, and bringing up the rear the slow starting Noble Ballad, and under a patient Fran Berry as the runner's taking the turn now, which brings them down to the entrance to the home straight. Cinque and Shane Kelly out in front, then from Al Mansour and Sean Levy in second place. Dutch Quality on the rail, just poised for a run. On the outside, the favourite being pushed along now by Andrea Atzini. Sultan Baybars, he is responding though. These 4 beginning to get clear now of Al Kashaf, who goes into 5th place. From the back of the field, Noble Ballad is running on, but Cinque has made every yard so far. Sultan Baybars and Dutch Quality on the inside, trying to close him down. Inside the final 100 yards they go here. Cinque then all the way. Sultan Baybars is wearing him down though. The favourite's going to get up here. Sultan Baybars goes on to win. Cinque second, then came Dutch Quality. Al Mansour close up in 4th, and then a gap back to Al Kashaf and Noble Ballad behind him.
So, Sultan Baybars justifies the market support. Andrea Atzeni on board for Roger Berry. And the 5-4 favourite, Sultan Baybars, is returned, and he wins there with a good head carriage, maybe a little bit of a pounding action. But he was able to run down Cinque, who had the run of the race towards the 4 for Shane Kelly, leading untroubled for Richard Hughes. And in 3rd it was Dutch Quality, who just got himself a little bit sweaty beforehand. And 4th was Al Mansour, the only horse with experience. And those 4 have finished clear of the rest of the field. Here are the closing stages, Martin.
Yeah, really good run from Cinque to touch on him first. He went forward. He's a middle distance bred horse really, so a promising start for him on debut for Richard Hughes. But yeah, I agree with you. I like the head carriage of the winner, and it's comfortable, isn't it, at the line? He quickens up nicely down the outside and he's well on top. Can only be impressed by him, and you can't help but take that market support and strength behind him into account as well when you look at his potential. Clearly he's a horse who must have been showing the right signs on the gallops, and he's justified that.
Just gone slightly to the left at the start, Cinque, but in the end he quickly goes to the forward. He's a little bit keen in the early stages, as is the horse that closely attends him, Al Mansour.
Yeah, and even keener still towards the outside, Al Kashaf, who under the circumstances, pulling as hard as that, stuck wide in the early stages, has actually run with a lot of promise.